continuing on with day 1 of school. We have 3-day semesters apparently, so it's not going to be that long of a game probably, actually. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to skip ahead, and you know what? I'm going to see what happens if we sit with Colonel Sanders. Because, like, this is the point of the game. We're supposed to date him. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Dude, I hate those people. I have, like, people in my classes who literally just, like, can absorb things, absorb information, and then just immediately remember it forever. I'm so annoyed every single time, because I have to take so many notes in order to remember anything. Thanks for offering me the seat. I also realized that Colonel Sanders, isn't he Southern? I'm pretty stinking sure he is. So I'm wondering if I should, like, have a smooth voice, and then every once in a while it should just, like, go back and forth to, like, Southern. Because I think if I say it with a Southern accent, I am going to die of laughter. Also, what is this? What is this pose? He looks like he's going to, like, hold a book, but at the same time, like, hold a tray. I've only ever had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. Well, this time we can actually get a 100%. Time travel. Your total score is a perfect score. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? Yes, I absolutely cheated. Like, 100%. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally up your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. What was that? What was that animation? He just had like 10 million hearts. Ooh. See, this is how you date Colonel Sanders. Study up on your chicken. Hot diggity dog, Marty. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. A+ for you. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was, Howdy, folks. I'd like to, make an announcement. Colonel Sanders, how could you have possibly turned so southern? Yeah, I think he has a normal southern accent, probably. Hey, It's about lunch. I don't know what to do with this. Everyone cheers? But Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? It's KFC! Just for you! I walked down the road and paid $5. Colonel Sanders lifts A large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Look at that KFC. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Honestly, I could really go for some chicken nuggets right now. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, "Stop thinking and start eating!" For years, I have developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. Okay, that sounds good. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Is it 11 herbs? Is that, like, actually part of the recipe? See, that's the problem. I don't know anything about KFC, so I may not know anything about this. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of the ingredients is, poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Oh! Look at that face. Also, his hair... I just realized, I've never seen his hair sideways. His hair is a star. Just like, whoosh. How do you even make your hair like that? You wait to see what zinger Aesleigh is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh, she looks cute there. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. I did not make it sound like that, though. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Well, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. Like an anime character! He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates. Dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. I wonder, is KFC breaded or is... well, I know it's breaded. Is it fried, like, with the bone in it, or is it boneless? Because if it's boneless, that sounds great. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. What? What is that even supposed to mean? Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Where is this game going? Focus on your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary art. Swim toward the light. What the heck is this? I kind of want to do all of these. I'm gonna savor this moment, bro. This is Colonel Sanders' beautiful flavor. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure. Heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. No, bro, we gotta see the other options. Wait, no. I want to see the other options. Maybe I'll try something else later. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? His face... how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea. What is he doing? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. Marty, what sort of secrets are you hiding? What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got two more whole days to get to know each other. Look at his disgusted face. He's like, ugh. He's looking at me like I just ate beef. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You are right, Marty. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders' voice is all over the place. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. What happened to Aesleigh? She was like sidling up next to him like, oh, Colonel Sanders, aren't you dreamy? Then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, chicken! Why is it bleeped out? What? Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use something. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. It literally looks like he's swearing. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Must be rare, supposedly. It's probably like an actual secret. I don't know. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. He vanished. Whoosh! While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to go look for him. That's not going to go well. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Yeah, you graduate in like 3 days, boy. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time. You figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Okay. This is gonna be Marty. This is Marty. What would Marty do? Marty would not be modest but thoughtful. Pff, no. Marty is the one who's like, ugh, we're not gonna let you suck. Wow him with a big idea to add an extra ingredient, or nag him to show him your true strength. Here's the thing, he seems very content with his recipe so far. Probably. I think he's content with his recipe, and clearly it wowed us so much that we flew into space, so I'll show off my strength. Ugh. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and the chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you steal them? Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Oh no! I'm not gonna do this. Well, yeah, I did, but it was a really good stand. Especially considering it was frozen first. Marty, you're an idiot. Like me! There's a reason I'm playing dating simulators and not just dating people. Frozen chicken?! I get the bad ending. Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you would say such a thing. Oh no, poor Colonel Sanders. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt. Game over. How could you? Crap! Hey Marty, you saw that this game was a dating simulator, right? If that's your kind of dating, this is not the game for you. What? This game? Is it gonna make me have a game over? It's a game over. I wish you could see my face. I'm gonna cry. This is so funny. Give up. What happens if we say give up? What happened? Oh, it just restarts. Perfect. I can check the other options. Thankfully, it just took us to the title screen, so it's not like we gave up completely. I love how we did one wrong thing. We could have recovered from that. Like, it's hard to, but we could have recovered from that, and we just completely failed this. This sounds like me, though. Like, I would be the one. Meanwhile, Miriam's just, like, hanging out. Skip, skip, skip. It's this beautiful thing. It's this chicken. Okay. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Focus on your mind and meditate on this moment. Or do I swim toward the light? What is that supposed to even mean? Swim toward the light. Woo, woo. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertips connect with the end of everything.
That's some good chicken.
What? Wait, you're forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Marty now. There is only herbs and spices. What? Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Did we die? Wait, we just died from fried chicken. I don't even know what to say. Why? Try again? Sure, because I have to try this crap. What in the world? We've had 2 game overs. One of them was for me just being like, oh man, this tastes just as good as the frozen chicken nuggets I eat. And then I transcended into time and space. Like Katamari or something. I have said that this game kind of reminds me of Katamari in terms of weirdness. Although Katamari's probably weirder. This is just a different kind of genre, though. I have to skip through all this crap again! Transports you. Okay, we're not going to swim toward the light. I don't savor the moment and identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. This is going really slow. Pepper? No, too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Oh no, are we gonna reveal his big secret? Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be... Yes. He really did it! How bold! How adventurous to use... You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests on your shoulders. As you look around, you realize everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. Thankfully. After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. What else are we supposed to do? We're supposed to approach this guy. Colonel Sanders smiles as you approach. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Is this the same dialogue? Oh, this is exactly the same. Oh, and bleep definitely isn't the flavor you've tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but don't you tell Colonel Sanders that. So we know 2 of the ingredients. Okay, that's different. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, he's disappeared. I either want to wow him with a good idea or be modest but thoughtful. Here's the thing, Marty's not going to be modest or thoughtful. This is Marty. Marty's very straightforward. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who've tasted it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. Yeah, I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do it better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my new recipe and expect to improve it. Sorry. You're just hard to date, dude. Recipe's about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to... Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Marty. I'm heading back to class for the next lesson. This certainly didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Yeah, 'cause you aren't. You step... Whoa, posh. You step into the massive cooking area where... arena, my bad. Cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. So this is actually interesting. When I was trying to figure out basically what to do with my life, one of the things I had actually thought about doing was culinary school. And I went and checked out a culinary school and it was super cool. It actually looks way cooler than this one. So try and use your imagination. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a sec. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Uh-huh. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but... No, I didn't want to go with Colonel Sanders this time, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Literally? Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. He says no. Want to be my partner? Sounds like me. Sure, Marty. I'll prepare the station. Oh no, Miriam! Oh, that's so sad. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hi, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. Really? It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Wait, who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I swear, if she starts dating a freaking robot, I'm gonna be mad. Pop or Clank. Her face. Marty, help me. I just realized our names are Marty and Miriam. That's kind of hilarious. Here's the thing. I don't know how good cooking school is. It depends. I don't want this girl to try and date a robot. I also don't want her to date Pop, because Pop literally has stains all over the front of his shirt. My name's Pop, and I'm like totally 10. Although if he's like 10, she can't date him, versus like, I'm in love with a robot. I don't want to give her Pop, though. Pop sucks. Although she was the one who was like, oh my gosh, Pop is so cute. So I'll give him Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Why did she ask me this in the first place? Brrr. Computers can't cry. This must be a real human being. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. Cool. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, eats the entire thing. Miriam, I'm sorry. I think I gave you the worst partner ever. It's disconcerting, but Miriam's too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Look, I don't want her dating a computer, okay? If I have another game over, I'll try a different one. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. But I don't know how to do this. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Like the Great British Bake Off. The British Bake Off has really changed in terms of seasons. Like, the first season, it's like, for your showstopper, we're going to make a cake. And it has to be decorated to be pretty. And now it's like, for this showstopper, you're going to make a board game, and it has to be eatable, and it has to actually work. It's like very, I don't know. I think that's my inspiration for Sprinkles. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Oh, no chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Yes, it does. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Well, what's on the list? We gotta see. What? No. Okay. Okay. Octopus, he's gonna like choke on it or something. It's gonna be bad. Grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy, it's grandma. They're probably gonna be good. Steak.
Don't cook steak at a chicken school.
This is Colonel Sanders. He likes chicken. If we're going to do this right, then this is what we're gonna do. Mashed potatoes and gravy, baby. Why is he getting hearts? Okay, maybe that worked. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? Maybe he likes that. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh my gosh, it's Colonel Sanders. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. That's kind of how I'm starting things. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, Aesleigh. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? What is this music? No, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Marty's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. Man, this Colonel Sanders soundtrack is fantastic. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Aesleigh, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Marty was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need lots of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh. Doubt it. Yeah, you guys are terrible. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. This girl! Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together. Like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. These lines. Oh my gosh. Nothing about this makes any sense, But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Honestly, I really don't care. Aesleigh is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Miriam is so tiny, she's not going to do anything. Colonel Sanders, it's up to him, okay? If he wants to go with this girl, then that's going to be it. If I go to Colonel Sanders, there's a chance it won't happen. If I go with Miriam, there's a chance it won't happen. Miriam! I need you! I need you in my time of need! You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Oh, yeah. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! I actually think that Aesleigh and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust via my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you were sorely mistaken. Oh, Miriam ain't gonna let anything happen. Miriam, you're a loyal friend. But Marty's my partner for today's activity. What? Colonel Sanders, how dare you? Miriam's my friend. She gets to do whatever the heck she wants. And you know what? She's crazy. She thinks that my sweat is gorgeous, but I don't care. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might butt in, but he's nowhere to be seen. Darn those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature! You look down at your station and realize that intention of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. That can happen? Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into perfectly creamy texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. That's awesome. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. His face. Look at me! Aren't I cool? You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. Oh, we're like holding the same spork. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. How does this happen? This is hilarious. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free! Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up when you see Aesleigh with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Aesleigh's stupid, beautiful face. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Marty and I are the same person. Van Van! Do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Oh no! I'm not going to be the top student! Hold it right there, Marty. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. This kitchen is spotless, that's fine. Can I have the potato's face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. This is intense. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tactical of octopus. Maybe we were supposed to do the octopus. I don't know. In my slinky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade? Forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You know, whenever I want to eat octopus, I always eat it off of an axe. What? You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. This interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate! No, don't! Wow, Sprinkles hates all of us. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! He's dead. Everyone step back, don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oops! Tastes like poison. Is this guy a god? What in the world? The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite oblivious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure that the professors here make enough money. Yeah, they don't. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Let me walk you home. Oh, yeah! Despite the fact that... he's talking to him, not to us. Dang it. Nobody needs to walk a ghost home. What? Like, for real? Come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, school building has taken on another vibe entirely. You were there all day? Well, I guess that makes sense, because it's 3-day semesters. It's dark and more than a little bit spooky. I think that's where we should end it off, because we don't want to make this ridiculously long, and I already have so much I'm going to have to edit by going back through and checking all these different things. So, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please keep watching if you would like to. I'm having a blast doing this. This is really fun and random. And the music's pretty good considering this is a random kind of joke simulator game. So yeah. As my brother would say, have a great day and God bless.